What's up, everybody? This is Zach. I want to take a second to say thank you. We've just hit 1,000 listens on the new season of the podcast. We'd love to keep going and growing. So if you could like, share, subscribe, rate, review, and everything above, we would really appreciate it. And now on to the new episode. All right, what's up, everybody? This is Pwned Bite Size. I am Zach, and today I am joined by Justin, the host of what we're now calling, I believe, Megabyte episodes. But this is a bite-size episode. This is our Breach of the Week.
Breach of the Week.
We're going to try to do these every week if we can, since it is the Breach of the Week. But at the very least, we're going to try to highlight some of the most reckless and foolish and ridiculous breaches ever. Justin, what do you got?
All right, so our first and inaugural Breach of the Week goes to BDO, who is contracted by Rubio's to perform financial auditing service when a BDO employee accidentally removed one or more CD-ROMs from the office. The CD-ROM contained a list of Rubio's workers, compensation claims, and a list of people who owned equity shares in Rubio's restaurants. The CD-ROMs appear to have been stolen from the BDO employee's vehicle. The workers' compensation information contained names, claim numbers, medical status, and date of loss. The medical status included employees' claims for injuries and or illnesses. No social security numbers were harmed in this breach. But what's most impressive about it was that it was done off of a CD-ROM. And I'm sure whoever lifted that CD-ROM did so with not knowing that it had data on it. The fact that it was the last CD-ROM on Earth was probably motive for the crime.
It could have been the Smithsonian that did the breach, and they needed it to put it next to the Constitution and other historically relevant pieces of hardware. We should note...
What the hell do you do with a CD-ROM?
Nothing. I literally, if you brought a CD-ROM into my household right now, it's not true. I guess I wouldn't be able to get data off of it. If it had like a file on it I could play on my Xbox, that's about the extent of my CD-ROM capabilities at this point. I literally I don't know. I think I have an old computer that if I dug out of my like garage that I built in college, that it has a DVD-ROM and I may be able to read it, but it's got probably Windows, what was between 7 and it might even still have XP, to be honest. So I'm not even sure I could fire that sucker up.
Wait, do you think this is one of those scenarios where like what was once old will become new again? Like the old Nintendo, like the original Nintendo was once old, but now it's come back into popularity. And like once 50 years from now, just like, you know, people collect old records.
This is like a hipster, retro hacker who like only collects boutique forms of data to share with his other hipster friends.
Potentially, or maybe it's the type of thing where they just collect it because they maybe never seen something like that before. If it's a younger actor, it goes into a box, and then 50 years from now, it comes out when this person's grandchildren find the CD-ROM in the box and choose to play it again and realize that.
What did Grandpa do? And then it's like all PI. They're like, oh, Grandpa was a hacker. My kids have made what do they call them? Like the little things that dangle in the window out of CD-ROMs before. That's the extent that they know of CD-ROMs. Like I think if I showed, I guess they sort of understand what Blu-rays are to a degree because I'm a snob and Blu-ray does that's pretty very good video and audio quality, but I don't know that they would know that you could store stuff on it at all.
Maybe that's the case here. Maybe that employee took a CD-ROM and be like I've seen people make like window ornaments out of these things, and I'm going to do that.
Yeah, it could be a Pinterest fail. It may not even be a real breach of the week. It might just be a Pinterest fail somewhere that someone thought that they were like, oh, I could do something with this. What was the website that this came off of, by the way? Do you remember?
This one was courtesy of the Privacy Clearinghouse.
Yeah, so all these breach of the weeks we're basically just going through that. That is a open website where you can go and feel better about your data sanitation and storage and look at other people and hopefully learn lessons from. And I think we've got some real gems, to be honest. So CD-ROM, that sounds bad. It gets worse. So stay tuned for future episodes of Breach of the Week. I'm Zach.
I'm Justin.
And that is our first
Breach of the Week.
Thank you, everyone. As always, thank you, NuHarbor Security, for providing the source for our Breach of the Week.